We always had our phone listed, so all the dirty, nasty phone calls you would get, uh, whoever's close to the phone, you pick it up. Hmm? I remember my oldest son, but then he was like 2 weeks old, died. And it was all over the press. So I was down south with Medgar Evers. And he carried me to Memphis and put me on a late Delta flight. So I'm home and live. So one of the horrors is crib death. The baby was okay. And there's no way you can believe then, with a little research, that you didn't do something wrong. So she's going through all of that, and she holds this little blanket. And every time I couldn't talk to her. So the phone ring, and I pick it up. White dude say, "You that nigger comedian, the rich one?" I said, "That's me." "You Dick Gregory?" "That's me." He said, "Well, I just heard your son died. I'm glad." I said, "I am too." I had him insured for $30 million, but would you say this to my wife? And that brought her out of it. When she heard that, she threw that blanket down and grabbed me. And I said, "This is what it's about. It's not about our children. It's about moving this thing. We will always be listed in the phone book, huh? The children will always walk down the street. If death is what it is, then that's what it is." See, I owe my life to black folks. Let me tell you what I mean. When I started off being funny, I wasn't funny. I'm just, other than, when you was in grade school and high school, I was the laugh of the party. And so black folk came to this little nightclub. I'm making $5 a night, 3 nights a week, and tolerated me until I got to be one of the funniest people on the planet. And they pushed me from that $5 nightclub all the way downtown where they couldn't afford to come see me. So I owe it to them. I owe it to them. My life, all the luxuries I've had in life, everywhere I've been, it was them little black folks back there that sit.
And recently, you were at the home of Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
On what was called her Legends Weekend. Folks from the Civil Rights Movement.
Yeah.
John Lewis, so many others. Give us a glimpse of that day.
Well, it was overwhelmed because, she gives you gifts. And they said when they had the women there, they gave them $25,000 earrings. So they passed all the men this little box out. And I opened it up and I said, "Let it be a rent check." No, it was fabulous. But it was the reason we were there.
Which was?
Selma, the movie, they're going to preview it. And they was honoring us for, which is very seldom for me when you've been a bad boy. There's no way that anybody that's been honored at the White House for changing something, I shouldn't be there. But I knew the price. I say, this is my biggest surprise. That's
1,001 people
who made America.
Who made America. And Dick Gregory's in this book.
Yeah. And I said, wait a minute. They must have did some serious research to really know why I qualified. That goes back before the Mayflower. And so consequently, it was that movement to see people that's not afraid. See, I wasn't afraid after I learned how to be funny. In school, I just bullied my way through. Not bullied other people, just bullied. You better not mess with me. Juvenile gangs walked down the street and see me coming, they crossed over. But it was that next move, I thought it was entertainment.